Welcome back to another episode of TC Speech. Let's start this off the right way. I'm just gonna. Did you hear that? 2 sleeps till Christmas. There we go.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone's trying to force the Christmas spirit onto me. I really feel the pressure this year to like wear like shirts and like everyone's just really been pressuring me to get into the Christmas spirit this year.
Josh is a Grinch.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I don't know.
You just said you're trying to be forced into the Christmas spirit. That
I
means
think
you're
I'm gonna need to have kids or something like that to like really like just bring it.
We've got one. Look at her. She loves presents.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, but look, I'm excited. I'm excited. But
for Christmas.
Yeah. No. Yes, I'm excited about Christmas, but I'm just excited to. I've probably never been more excited to wrap up a year. That's what I want to talk about this year. Look, there's a couple of things I want to cover on today's episode because it's so clear. Just there's so many patterns and trends that we just see every single year coming up to our 6 years. We're veterans in the game now. The patterns don't lie. But I want a few things. I want to touch on like this is the time of the year. Like this is separation season, and the first thing I want to share is we taught this to our TC Legacy members this year, and it's been an absolute fucking game changer for the ones that actually implement it and do it. And because the big thing for us last year is what we did for the first time ever is we actually really really focus on like reflection and goal setting because most people. And I literally did like on one of the coaching calls I actually asked like how many people actually like reviewed their goals this year. And like 90% of it was one, couple of twos. The most number that got thrown out there was 3 times for the year. Now you got to think about like how much bullshit we're thrown throughout the year, so many distractions. Like this just shows how the minority of the population, we're just feather in the winds, just cruising through life, like just get thrown whatever the fuck's thrown at us. Like if it happens it's cool and like wishing for some luck. And this kind of explains like just how people are waiting for someone to come and save them. Like, you know, again, just all the comments about the government and this and like fuck, it's just no. My strongest prediction I think, and I hope I'm wrong, I think 2026 is going to be the most hardest, difficult year in Australia. I think Australia is not going to be the same ever again after 2026 in a negative way. It fucking breaks my heart to say that. But just after what happened at like the Bondi, go back and listen to my episode where I got on, did my, raw sort of opinion on that. They've shown their cards. They've literally used that to like throw the playbook and like accelerate taking away our fucking freedom. So like, not that it's a surprise. I said that I thought that that's going to happen. So, like, I just think the ones that are still just floating around, have no vision, aren't ready to get uncomfortable and start taking the actions and move in the direction of wanting to create the life that aligns. Aligns is a very big, very big word that aligns with the life that you want to look and feel for yourself and your family. This comes back to taking full responsibility and accountability for your life because no one else is coming to save you. This is 2026. The people that just sit there cruise, there's all the biggest talks about market crash and this and resets and the job market is so fucking people think starting an online business is risky. Holy shit. We get 10 to 15 DMs a week now. People that are getting let off, fired, giving handed packages, whatever. Like the AI, this is not even just from AI, but like the AI takeover is happening so freaking quick. So unfortunately, we're going into the world where learning skill sets, hard work, full responsibility, accountability, it's here. And the ones that don't and just go through another year are just, it's going to be very, very, very tough. So, but first of all, what we do is what I invite you to do as well is take the time to sit down and just reflect, not just 1 minute. Like what me and Michaela do is like, we'll literally go and sit in in separate rooms. I made like a list If you do want to, I made like a quick, short, like 2026 goals starter pack. It's not our full breakdown, but like if you, I think it's done. I think if you go to our Instagram, Traveling Campers, and DM us, oh, hang on, what's the trigger? If you, no, there's a post on there. Go like our post where I talk about this and comment 2026 goals, or just DM me 2026 goals, and I have to manual labor send it over to you. But say you come for the podcast 2026 goals, and we'll send over a little starter pack playbook that we made. But what we do is we'll literally have have some questions written down, and we will go into separate rooms, do our reflections. Obviously separate rooms, we don't talk to each other, we go do that. It takes, as long as we want. I usually just sit there and just have pure silence for 10-15 minutes. That's where just start reflecting. If you can't remember a lot of things, like go back and like go through your camera roll. This is a really good way to go, oh shit, this happened, oh holy shit, and like just be so appreciative of the small things, the wins, the things you did well, but also be honest with yourself, like the things you didn't do, the things you said you're going to do, and like just really sit with all of that. We got like a list of questions like we'll sit there and we'll reflect on. And what we'll also do as well is like we'll do it like our goal setting, what we want to do, both personal and business. We get very, very clear with this. And then we'll come back to the same room and basically like we'll sit down and we'll share that. And like what we read one question out, someone answers, the other person answers. And like generally what we find is we're sort of like, we're wanting very, very much of the same thing, really. When we sort of looked at it and said that, but it's like, oh, it's very like interesting aspects. So we sort of sit down and share that. And then we'll get very clear on like, okay, like, what's our personal goals? What's our business goals? And then we'll make a theme. Like we theme the year. So like 2025 was 2025, the winner's year. 2026, our theme and motto is belt buckles and bank accounts. So belt buckles going down, bank accounts going up. That's all you need to live a fulfilling life. And that's what we're going to be fucking crushing and helping people with that next year. So, but like with the personal goals, like you want to be able to have like, health, fitness, related goals. Like mine was this year was to be 100 kilos, lean body with a visible six pack. Had to get down to 88 kilos to hit that. So numbers were a little off, but mission accomplished. So have like your personal goals. Cause like the biggest thing for Mikhail and myself, it's like, and this is probably like a struggle we've had, over our times is like, is always saying to Mikhail, it's like, you need your personal daily non-negotiables that gets you the fuck up out of bed, whether I'm up or I'm not, but like what moves you and gets you up and wants to crush the day without me. Because if you're working towards that, I'm working towards the things that I want to do, and then we come together with like our personal relationship business goals. This is when we fucking crush it. And when we aren't and we're out of alignment with that, it's not clear, this is when we're not crushing it. Feels like we're kind of like going against each other, yeah?
Like a magnet, negative, like magnet.
There you go.
Going the wrong way.
Yeah. And we're gonna probably our next episode is gonna be about like relationships and that. But that's sort of how we'll do that. But like, there's everyone's got their frameworks around goal setting. And like what I've really found over my years is like obviously people like it's like dream big, dream fucking really really big, which I completely agree. But what I've found over my time, talking like I'm 80 years old here, but just like when I have conversations on like coaching calls and even sales calls, and like when you sit there and ask people what they like, it's like, what do you actually want life to look like? Most people don't know. Or they'll be like, oh, like it's very vague. Like, it's just some more money and a bit more freedom. Like it's just really vague. And like on one of my calls, I literally just like, it was a sales call, it turned into like a fucking coaching call. But I'm just like, I just asked them, like, there's a couple. I'm like, I basically said, like, what, like, it was literally in live time of them, like, for the first time, sitting there thinking and kind of like, so like scared of like what they want, of like, it's like, it just shows how fucked up we are. But we don't even give ourselves permission. Like, we'll just flood ourselves with all the negative thoughts of what could happen and all this. Like, we'll very happily invite all that in and like think about that 24/7. But like, we don't even think about, well, shit, how would this feel if like what do we actually want? How would that feel to achieve that? It really woke me up to like, holy fuck, like we are just really so programmed and suppressed to like just not even dream, hey? Like, yeah. It was wild. But my point I'm trying to make here is like what I see a lot of people do is I go do like a big, hairy, scary goal, and it's like it's just so far fucking out of reach where it's just like you're not going to be operating in a way and motivated to like, fuck, I can actually achieve that. So like there's got to be a buffer here. But like how I sort of do it is I'll sort of get like, I don't know, my ratio is maybe like, 70, 75% of my goals where it's like, it's going to be a fair stretch, but it's like, okay, look, if I like, do these things daily, like I've got a good, like it's a stretch, but I'm like, we could fucking do that. And the rest of the like, 10, 15, 20% is like, big goals where it's like, but then if you fall under that, it's still fucking life changing, if that makes sense. But what I would give you, so first of all, is like, do the reflection. And look, if let's just say you're a business owner and your wife is just a stay-at-home mama, whatever, include them. Do this with your partner. Set family goals, whatever. Fuck, I don't know, invite the kids in or just like make this fun. Because what you're kind of doing here strategically is like setting goals for yourself, motivating your partner, but you're also bringing the family together. So like everyone's going to be moving towards like what we all sort of want in the background. Again, like I said, most people don't even have these conversations with themselves. It's gonna be like a good little like bridge like into that. But what I would say is like, if you really, 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 really want to change your 2026, which fuck me, you have to. I can sound gnarly with this, but like if you've literally, because look, all the excuses come this time of the year. I just want to throw my phone in the fucking bin because like people just like they back off, which I get it, big year, etc. But like people put off all year what they actually want, value, and prioritize. And then we completely forget about that because we get our 1 or 2 weeks to, just sit back and piss away our fucking times and whatever. And because you're the little bit of freedom you're going to get, you're excited for that, you enjoy it, and then the fucking pain hits so hard first 1, 2, 3 weeks of January, whatever that looks like. But like everyone just, they let this just, their priorities just go out the window. But I'm like, most people just, a year goes by, oh, fuck, oops, shit, 2025 was rough, 2026 is going to be the one. And it's like, well, if your priorities haven't changed, your habits haven't changed, your standards haven't changed, and like you're just waiting for some magic date to show up for a week, like this is just, it's so clear how many people are in this loop. And the best feeling is like knowing like that we're going into like 2026, just rolling the momentum in a fucking 10x better clean slate than like last year and just rolling on through for some bigger, better goals. It is the best feeling. And like, look, there's a lot of things that we fucked around a lot, Julie. We have a lot of like things we could do way more, 100% when we went back and reflect on it. But like what I'm getting at here is like, even if you just set, it's like if you just set one goal that's going to completely change your situation. This could be, for example, in our community, this could be, it's like, if it's like going from full-time to casual, if it's going from full-time to completely replacing your income to get your time back, if that's the one thing, maybe it's a big health transformation. You got, 10, 20, 30 kilos to lose or something like that. If it's one thing, maybe it's a relationship, whatever it is, just think of the one thing. It's like, if I just stick to this fucking goal 100% and nothing else matters, there's this one thing and I achieve that and that will change my fucking life. Do that. If it's to earn $20,000, $50,000 on the side, like I said, like whatever it is for you, get very clear on that and just base. It's like, hey, if I achieve nothing else but I achieve that, that's going to fucking change everything. It's not that far out of reach. Do that. That is my advice. So going back, you better keep it nice and simple. Now, the second little hack I wanted to speak about here, which changed our lives forever, was basically when you write these down, write them down. I have it in a Google Calendar. So Google Calendar, notes. If you're a hand writer, write it on a sticky note, whatever. But like you need to see these every single day. So I start my day first thing in the morning. I'll just sit there for 30, 60 seconds and I'll read my goals and visualize it. And it just gives you like that good hit of like, fuck, like you read it, you feel it. So I did this every single day for 365 days. But then what I did as well about, I don't know, a few months in is I actually doubled this to 2 or 3 times a week. So I have an alarm that goes off at midday, visualize 12 months goals. So So now it's been like over 600 times for the year that I've looked at it, I've visualized it, I've felt it. So what this does is it's going to just like, you set triggers. So like if all you're seeing all the time, it's like the goal, the goal, the goal, the goal. For example, when I look there and it's like, clear, visible six pack. So it's like every single time you start to go back to your default settings of like, this shitty bad habits, or it's like, oh, like it's a late night, it's been a big day. The wife hasn't cooked, there's nothing at home. It's like, I'll just grab the takeaway. I'll just, all the convenience, which again, it's okay every now and then. But like, what you got to think about is most people do this times 1, 2, 3, fucking sometimes 1,000 times in a year. So you imagine all those little, it's okay, compounded over 12 months. No wonder you didn't achieve your shit. Do you see what I mean? But if you just, I want to do this, and like you forget your goals, never looked at it, all these bad habits and the bad triggers are going to take over. Is this making sense? Mm-hmm. So when you go back and you look at this, it's like, okay, it's like the fucking Zinger box. It's like, look, I'll go home, I'll make my steak and potatoes, like whatever it is, you do that, you instantly feel better after it. But like, if you can just imagine if you eliminated 50%. You're not going to be perfect. No one's fucking perfect. Let's say you knocked out 50% of the year before of like the decisions based like, because you just kept visualizing that. Imagine how much things are going to change. This is how simple it is. Like I said, this is 1% stuff.
But just going back to how you said, just change like 50% of it. If literally you're eating 50% less of the, like, for example, the takeaway that you go out and buy, your belt buckle and bank account's going to thank you for it.
In the one hit. Seriously. It's just like, this is so, I just can't fathom enough how fucking easy. I know life's tough. I know how hard everything feels. You don't understand how easy it is to get ahead of 99% of people. Set some fucking goals. Have some standards for yourself. Set the minimal daily non-negotiables that you can do every single day without a doubt. Like, holy shit. It is just crazy how easy it is. Like I said, this is just going off 6 years of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of conversations, millions and millions of views. Like, I'm not saying we know everything, but like, just when you see the patterns and trends over so many people, it's like, holy shit. And again, it just shows most people are just a feather in the wind, cruising through life, whatever gets thrown them. That's just the way she is. She be right, whatever. Man. It's gnarly. So, but look, you've just got to set this, but make it so simple. Again, when we did our Project Visible abs, like what blew me away is like people are waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan. It's like, yeah, when this rolls around, I'm going to quit sugar. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a carnivore. I'm going to be a vegan. It's like, no, that is, if you're scared of failure, do not come up with the perfect plan.
Yeah.
Do not come up with the perfect plan ever. Like, it's just, you literally have to start so small and like stack the little habits and changes. Like what you see today, like we're literally running. I haven't made the decision if we're going to open up to the public yet or not, but like, just DM me if this is something, because I probably would have made up my mind since you maybe DM me. But like, we're literally running. We haven't even got a name for it. It's like 65-day challenge sprint on January 5th. That's going to start, where it's like this simple daily habits that we use, that anyone that works full time, whatever, no experience, got a business, like anyone can do this. To literally how we got in the shape we did, for this year, changed our habits, and literally what we do every single day to build our business, to everything. Like, this is literally like that. And anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to open this up to outside of a community yet. It's going to be $99 to do it, because we did a 45-day challenge for free at the end of the year. No one fucking finished it. If you don't pay for it, you don't give a shit about it. So like, that just solidified. I'm like, I ain't doing that ever again. But like, this is going to be fucking epic. But like, we just keep things so simple, easy. And that's why I say it's fucking easy to win.
But it literally has changed our life.
Everything that is in the way that you want is your habits and standards. Especially habits. Like, when I look back and when we reflect on so many things, I'm like, what a fucking shit habit that was. What a shit fucking excuse that was. When you really, like, you just realize how much you just talk about all these things, and it's like, yeah, no, it was just
excuses.
Just some excuses. So, but look, go away, do that. Like I said, reflect, set the goals, keep it nice and simple, invite the family, because look, you need to make sure that especially your partner is on board with the vision. You've got to be on board with the vision, with the things, but like there is no time. We are out of time. There's no time to wait, keep waiting. Just need to take the imperfect action and just sit down. Don't see what anyone else on social media is doing. Just go, okay, like what do I want my life to look and feel like? Because you do have full control over your life. You just need to make the decision, like literally. But nothing would change until you take full accountability and responsibility for your life. Everything that happens to you is your fault. Everything that looks the way it does today is your fault, good or bad. And just like once you do this, it's very confronting, but it's like once you go, okay, well shit, I'm in control of this. I can change it. Most people, again, this whole, like I said, the stuff that's happened recently is like, there's most people like, oh, the government this and wait for the next election. I'm like, okay, look, let's say one, it's not going to change a fucking thing. But okay, two, like you're now going to like, oh, let's wait till whenever the fuck the election happens, May, June, whatever it is, July, whatever. It's like, okay, so you're just going to sit there and wait another 6 months and hope that something changes. Even if something does change, like, okay, like maybe a couple of dollar pay rise, 0.5% off your interest rate. Like, it's not going to be fucking life changing, but like, this is just the mentality of most people are in, just waiting, floating, victim. And again, I'm so open to this. This is shit's going to get worse. 2026 is going to be the hardest year of Australia ever. And like, if you're scared about putting yourself out there, what people are going to think about you, judgment, etc., it's a part of it. It has to happen. You have to get out of your comfort zone. I'm sick of these people like trying to say you can just like avoid all this shit, but like, every single thing that you want is on the other side of that. So when you visualize this, I'm just gonna fucking give it to you right now. Every single thing you want. If you get so fucking excited about that, here's genuinely what's going to be in the way. Somewhat. Let's fucking just random. Some friends and family that's like, what are they going to think? One, if they don't support you, they don't have to be sold on what you're doing. But if they don't want you to do well, they are not your fucking friend. As even if they're family, whatever. Seriously.
I think the biggest thing that will get in your way is your own excuses.
100%.
Because for me, that's what it was for so long.
When it comes time to creating a change, you're naturally going to flood yourself with self-doubt, limiting beliefs. Again, this is why we teach the cash flow quadrant. This is the biggest difference between those on the left side and the right side. It's like, what if, oh, what if it doesn't work? What if, I'll ask my mum for business advice. Like, it's just... It is the mindset. This is the number one thing, but this is where you can start to change the small habits. Like, hey, look, you're scared of putting yourself out there on social media. It's like, yes, someone's going to tell you to fuck off. Yes, someone's going to say some of this. You block them, gone, deleted, never have to see them again.
Do you know what? Every single thing that we have done in our life, I think so. We have never gone to like friends and family or people around us in our circle who were not qualified to tell us or to give us advice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's the biggest cheat code.
Unless they literally have the life we want, or like we know that we're going to get good advice from those people. We've never gone to our parents for business advice because none of them have ever run a business.
Well, we've created our life. Again, it's no disrespect to anyone, but like our life we've created is the complete opposite to what our parents look like.
Exactly.
But like our cheat code is like when we started investing, coaching and mentoring, we just literally made all our decisions based on it's like, hey, here's the person that like I want to like, basically like duplicate their life. Let's pay to get access to them. Let's ask them the questions. And it's not going to be like the perfect way of what they did, but like take the bits and pieces from that, make the decisions based on that advice. It is the cheat code. But what else? It's like if you just expect that these things are going to happen, but like with the excitement of like how badly you want to change it, because most people are just comfortable. Mm-hmm. People just say they want things. I'm like, yeah, of course, everyone wants that. It sounds great. But people stuck in these comfort loops. It's like, oh, hubby's wage, it's not bad. And like, I just got a little promotion. And it's like, this is the comfort. It hasn't hurt enough. You'll go and complain to all your friends and family, oh, life's so tough. It's like, no, it hasn't hurt enough yet. It honestly hasn't hurt enough yet. And for us, we had our line of sand moment 2020. It's all we need to see, all we need to experience. Sign the contract ourselves like, fuck this. This is enough. This is it. Let's take some action. This is 5 years of consistent action because it fucking hurt. It did. So what do? You just wait around for it to happen again? It's like, no, you do everything in your power possible to change that, which is everything. But like, if you just expect these things are going to happen, it's like there's literally fucking nothing in your way. And we live in a world, this digital world right now, where like you can literally, like, all of our best friends we've met these days have been from the internet. Like, you just think about, like, if you're just, this is what it is. It's like a virtual reality. It's like you're just being yourself, documenting, just fucking rocking up, being you, doing all the shit you like doing. You're naturally just going to find people that are like you without having to leave your house. Find people, build a community of people, build a fucking epic life of people, build a business. All from that. This is the world that we live in, and most people are using this, which is why the system put it there, is to fucking distract you, take away from your family. ChatGPT, so it's like, you know, all the people use this, like, they can't even trust their own intuition. They don't think for themselves anymore. Like, all these tools and systems are here. You can literally change you can create your dream, every single thing that you want. You can do that through this device with no experience required. Or these tools you will use to completely fuck your life.
Which a lot of people do.
Again, we just see it day after day. It's just wild. It's scary, but it's so exciting. I've never been so excited, because I think there's going to be, for the people that are just wanting to take action and responsibility, that there's never been so many opportunities for this monumental, life-changing wealth in this next 12 to 3 to 5 years. Like, this is go time. But without a vision, without a plan, without raising your standards, you're going to have to fucking delete some people out of your life. It's not say, hey, like, you know, if you got 2 or 3 people that, you know, in your mind that's, you know, holding you back, it's like, oh, if I go do the thing, it's like these people are going to say something. I know you, as soon as I say that, 1 or 2, it's like 1, 2, 3 people come to your mind. These are the people you need. You don't have to just go and like tell everyone to fuck off. It's like you can just mute, take your time, just away from as much as possible, whatever it is. It's like you already know the problem. So like, if you're just, I'm trying to make you just, if you're just aware of it, when it pops up, it's like, news was coming, deal with it, bang, delete, see you later.
But also,
Done.
if you feel this way about this person or people, are they really your friends?
No.
Or I know in family, obviously you can't change that, but you can limit time with family and friends. You really got to ask yourself, are they really my friend?
100%. But look, I just can't wait. And like, look, thank you so much for, one of our goals was to launch TC Speech. Again, it's still very, very, very small. The views are low, but like, we generally just love, like, we just hit record. There's no notes here. I just played my stupid Christmas song on the laptop in front of me. That's it. So like,
a Christmas thing.
we generally just friggin' love rocking up to this, because like, we'll get 1 or 2 messages and like this, I'm like, fuck, this is what we do. This is why we create this for. So I'm just so excited to just go bigger than ever. The time now is not, you cannot back off. This is the time to move, to fucking move. And again, like I said, if you've been following along, watching everything, it's like, and you want some help, guidance, a community, someone there to hold you accountable, to show you the steps, step by step. We're coming up 6 years now. We have a proven strategy. Reach out. Let us know. January is the time to hit the ground running. For those of you who support us, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to yourself, your family, everything. The most biggest, warm wishes, love.
From the Grinch.
From the Grinch himself. Not the Grinch.
I'm going to play it today.
No.
Make you watch it.
Just have the best time ever and enjoy the amazing Christmas. For those that don't have, you know, maybe I know sometimes it's going to be a hard year for some people, but like, look, just be mega grateful for what we've got. Be nice, do the things we can control, and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas.
Peace.